Guitarists, welcome to Unit 2. In this unit, we're going to study the key of D. So we already know the key of G, which is G, C, and D. The key of D, we only need to learn one new chord, and that's an A chord. All right. So because we're in the key of D, that means our first chord that we're going to start with is the D. Okay, and we should be playing a proper D now. We're no longer doing the D sus, but doing a D, triangle D. Okay, and remember our bass note is right there on the 4th string. We don't play strings 5 or 6 when we do a D. Okay, and then the next chord is a G. Okay, we already know a G. And then the 5 chord in the key of D is an A. Okay, now our bass note is like on a C chord, or the C9 on a C chord. Our bass note is the 5th string, and on an A chord it's the same. This time it's open. Okay, kind of like how an E minor has an open E, this has an open A. Okay, now there's a lot of different ways to for you to use your fingers to make the A chord. I typically bar it, and then I just don't play the E string. Okay, I wouldn't suggest that at first, but when you see me play, you'll see me do this a lot. You can put all 3 fingers. This is probably the closest way to the proper way to play an A. All of the frets are at 2nd fret, and it's string 5 is open, 4 2nd fret, 3rd string 2nd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, and then the high E is open. So you get nice beautiful chord. That's typically difficult for me because my fingers are a little bit bigger, and so I will sometimes play it this way, where I put my 1st finger on string 3, 2nd fret, and then my 2nd finger and 3rd finger just go on either side of them. Okay, and I have it there as well. Okay, so it's neat. There's an A, no high E. Here's an A. Okay, this is useful if if this feels good for your fingers, then I would suggest learning it this way, because when we get into bar chords, it will lend itself really nicely to bar chords. But your practice would be, again, like D, 2, 3, go into a G, G, 2, 3, go into an A, 2, 3, back to the D, okay? And you'll find that in a lot of pop songs, that progression. All right, take your time, and remember, when you're learning a new chord, you can kind of pulse it. You make it, and then you kind of squeeze it a little bit, and then you throw it away, and then you make it again. Also, make sure that you play each string so you can hear that each one rings and you're not accidentally muting them. Take your time. Just like G, C, E minor, which were difficult at the beginning, you will be able to get the A chord as well. All right? Have fun.